So Travis is taking over you for some thoughts and words and where we're headed before we get it to Maria to talk about Phoenix. Travis.
Well, thank you so much, Stephen, and congratulations to our regional director. I'm in full support of this team and what they're doing. A couple of weeks ago, I had the chance to see them and talk with them and work with them, including Stacy, who's joined the team, and their commitment to you, the field, and moving forward. If I could ask a favor, just real quick, if I could ask a favor in this chat, real quick, if I could ask one word that motivates you, one word, maybe it's a person, maybe it's something that you've had in time. What motivates you as leaders? One word, and I know it's difficult, and some of you might want to write a sentence, but one word that motivates you, that stands out to you. What one word motivates you? And this is important: hope, potential, serving, healing, growth, peace, passion, service, health. You know, it's interesting, and I love that all of you are putting it, and you think about this, and you think about all the words that come to mind when we think about what motivates us. And I would tell you today is what motivates us at Juice Plus. Truly, if you think about what we've been doing over the last 12 months and where we're going today, what motivates us, the word that keeps coming to us right now is partners. And I don't know if you understand this, but as we go into this Phoenix conference and as we've made adjustments, we're about to implement new technology. We're launching new products. For those who are at NMD, and at the NMD meeting, we're going to be sharing some new innovation with you that no one has ever seen. And we're going to give you that, we're going to let you see it, and things that no one has ever tried before. We're going to give you that opportunity at this NMD meeting. There's been a lot going on, and what motivates us is the partners and finding success. When you think of these words, if you look at all of these words here, as far as community, health, confidence, support, all of these are powerful, powerful words. But one of the things that I would say that as we think about our partners, we have to build confidence with our partners. Our systems have not been good. People have been trying to enroll customers and they haven't had success. People have had challenges with making sure that they have the right reports. All of this is going to be something that we are going to make change on. And the word that motivates us right now is you, our partners, and how we're moving forward. But I will say this. One of the things that I've also learned is that all of us, including me, we've all had failures. We've all had setbacks. Every one of you have had setbacks. Every one of you. Some of you have had some real challenges with relationships, personal, debt, health issues. Some of your words that you say that motivate you are things that you've probably gone through just like us. And what hurts is that we know that we're going to fail. And one of the things that I've learned is that as a business owner, and all of you are business owners, it's okay. It's okay. And that what Stephen is doing is making adjustments to help our partners. What motivates us is partners. I heard a quote from a football coach, University of Georgia. I'm not a University of Georgia fan. I'm not. But the coach said something that was very, very unique, and I thought it was very interesting. He said, leaders, and all of you are leaders. All of you have started something new, and you're on this call as customers, as business owners, as NMDs, as QSEs. All of you are starting something new. He said this: leadership, the number one, you go through this challenge. He said, you will have to make tough decisions that negatively affect people you care about. And as leaders, sometimes you want it more than your leaders. And sometimes you have to say, I'm going to move on and find new leaders. And sometimes it's tough. Number two is that you will be disliked despite your best attempts to do the best for the most. And you, some of you, I know that Rhonda Hubbard, she had a meeting recently and Stephen was there and he was like, it was so electric. And we've seen these meetings going on, and these leaders, you're pouring your heart out there. And even if you do it the best that you can, some people might not like the way you've done it. And that doesn't mean that you're doing anything bad. And number three, you will be misunderstood and won't always have the opportunity to defend yourself. even though you're trying super hard. Just know that as partners, we know that you're gonna have challenges. You might be up here and the next day you're down here. Just know that we are gonna build confidence. We are gonna build strength, and we're gonna build trust back into the field. That is where we're going. And we know what motivates us is the partners. And how we work together is, you know, at events like our Phoenix event. If you haven't purchased that ticket, there's still time. If you haven't been there, if you're not there, it's still time to meet the team and learn about what's going on. We want you to win. The company looks very, very good on where we're going. This company is going places with innovation, technology, and we're about to share some new things with you that you've never seen before. And I can't wait to be a part of this. I want you to know what motivates us are our partners, and we care for you very much and look forward to a great event. I'm excited about where we're going, and you're gonna learn a little bit more about this event from Maria right now. I just wanna say thank you for your commitment. Thank you for your partnership. I can't wait to see what you think about with the event and where we're going in the next 12 months. Thanks again, everyone. Thank you, Stephen, for your time.
Thank you, Travis. Amazing. Let's give Travis some thumbs up and hearts and all the stuff. Amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Now, before we kick it over to Maria, I did want to just mention, because there's two things on there that I had missed in my excitement and my enthusiasm. And one was around, as along with the regional director model setup that we have, as we've just talked about, which is kind of new to our US market. We're also continuing to work and support and thinking of us as a North American market. So Dominica DiBartolo has been in that role for our Canadian market for a while now, and she'll plug in and be a part of this regional director model as well. So we're thinking synergistically. And of course, Gustavo, who is our director of Mexico and operations in Mexico, who also plays that role down there, will be playing there as well. So we're definitely thinking North America. We're definitely acting North America. And when we think about what we can do to support everybody, we're going to include all those three markets to march North America forward. And again, before we kick it off to Maria, because, you know, when I think about conference, and I think about it's fall, and then I think about, oh my gosh, before we know it, Christmas is around the corner, the holiday season is around the corner, and a reminder of our holiday bonus qualifications. There's still time to ensure that you're maximizing your holiday bonus efforts and maximizing what you need to do to ensure you get the best in terms of this incredible leadership benefit that the Juice Plus company offers. So a reminder about that, because before we know it, I know I don't want to say it, it's still warm, it's still summer, it still feels good, but before we know it, we'll be there. And so just make sure you've got this on your radar, this on your goals, connecting with your business partner, and doing what you need to do to make sure you're maximizing our holiday bonuses. So with that in mind, I will kick it over to Maria, who will talk us through Phoenix. 28 days, Maria, we're going to be in Phoenix. 28 days.
Thank you, Stephen. Thank you, Travis. Yeah, 28. I put it on my next slide in a different way that it still sounds 28 days. So you will see 4 weeks to conference. So today in 4 weeks, we will be in Learning Labs. So I just wanted to say quickly, thank you to the team. The team has been amazing. I always like to say something, not every time I speak, but when it's close to conference or after conference, thank you to my 4 amazing team, which is Daphne, Danielle, Mickey, and Kendra. They are putting together everything to give you the best experience possible. And not only those 4, but the rest of the company. You have the whole Collierville ready for you. Not everybody's coming to Phoenix, but a lot of them are coming as volunteers. We have the marketing team, the sales team, BD team, compliance. Everybody is getting ready to give you the best event ever, as we normally do. So a few things to remind, because I've shared repetitively before the agenda. So I'm going to share again the agenda. Nothing has changed, but in case it's the first time you see it, or those who are new in the call, this is the agenda. Said nothing has changed. We will start on Wednesday and we will finish on Saturday. We start with NMD meeting, then we have Thursday Learning Labs and their workshops and the welcome party, and then we have general sessions on Friday and Saturday. So if you haven't taken this screenshot, just take it. Nothing has changed again. Next slide. So we have some good information to share with you about Learning Labs. And I'm gonna be calling my colleagues now to help me, to help me explain, they will explain what they're gonna talk about in the different Learning Labs. Just a couple of logistical things. This time you won't move rooms. You have signed up, and it's important, you need to sign up, you need to register for Learning Labs. You need to get your ticket for Phoenix and register for Learning Lab, and you need to choose one, 2, or 3. I think 1 and 2 are sold out, so there's only space in Learning Lab 3. However, it's the same content for all 3 Learning Labs, just in a different order. And these 4 are the topics that we're gonna have in Learning Labs. So I don't know if Sean or Jason LaChance who's gonna talk through.
I'll take it, Maria.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Perfect. Yep, perfect.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. And I'll second kudos to you and your team. You guys always do so
Yeah.
great. You're a small team, but you do so much work to get conference together. And when we're all there experiencing it, our minds are blown. So thank you in advance. For Learning Labs, as Maria said, we try to make it as convenient as possible for attendees, our partners. And we brought Learning Labs or breakout sessions back a couple conferences ago, and the feedback was really good. Again, it's the opportunity to get that deeper training. You know, each will be an hour, versus sometimes when we do training on main stage, because there's so much main stage content, sometimes the trainers are only allowed to go 20 or 30 minutes. So this is all day Thursday, and these 4 trainings are really good. They are really good. And they're each done multiple times, as Maria said, and it's a full hour of training. So you shouldn't feel like you're gonna miss anything. Just make sure you get there, right? Get there in time for when they start, which is Thursday at 10. And then make sure you've registered, because you do have to register it, because as Maria said, the seats are filling up. So I'll go clockwise here from the top left. Probably one of the more popular ones is going to be the digital transformation. If you were on the NMD call, the preview call last week, I mean, you saw some of and that's just the stuff that's just going to be there when it first launches, the new digital system first launches. There's going to be such an opening of capabilities and opportunities that the new system is going to provide for us. So you're not going to want to miss the opportunity to really get a deep dive on what it's all going to be for you to do with your businesses out of the gate. In addition to the trainings that the teams are putting together right now that are going out on the hub and we'll be sharing on Voxer. But there'll be a live training on the digital transformation by Sean Hopkins, and then Wendy McGlawn, who's been a part of the advisory council. She's been a huge contributor to some of the ideas that have developed over the last few months. So Sean and Wendy will be doing a digital transformation training. And then moving to the right, we've got our one of our most popular corporate speakers. Lisa Peppel is partnering with NMD Heather Koenig, and they'll be doing a product training. And I love the title, the subtitle that they shared, Mastering the Art of Product Confidence to Grow Your Business. And, you know, we often say it's not difficult, it's fruits and vegetables in a capsule, but you really need to have that level of confidence. And there's nobody better than Lisa to deliver that. So it's a really good one there for your new people to attend. And then Heather has just been on fire. You're going to see her name and her team's name all over conference. She's really done so well with the incentives we've had all summer. And it was great for her to say yes to join Lisa when she was asked to join this Learning Lab training. And then after, you attract customers by sharing the product confidently. Really the way you optimize our business is recruiting and team building, and that's done through events and conversations. And those are the other 2 Learning Lab trainings. Meaningful recruitment. We've worked really hard over the summer, and we're excited to launch in Phoenix some new tools and materials around sharing the business and team building and recruiting into the business. So this is going to be a great Learning Lab. It's going to be Laura Morelos and Amobola Omosili. Amobola has just been, whenever she works on something and we launch it out in the field, usually on these calls, everyone absolutely loves her and the work she's done. So you have a chance to see her live, and she's really excited about it. And then they asked NMD Mary Anderly to join on stage with them. And Mary has really contributed to this recruiting conversation, because at the end of the day, you know, if you're in this business and you want to make more money in this business, you've got to master the art of sharing the business and effectively recruiting. So you're definitely going to want to attend that one. And then the basic building block that we've been focusing on all summer, and it always has been, the one thing that has the highest ROI in our business, return on your investment of time and effort, is events. So we've had a great summer of events, and we've learned a lot of things. And the best of the events are the ones that get results. And that doesn't happen if you just kind of, you know, go at it haphazardly. You really need a system to follow. You need a box to check at your events. I've done this. Next step is doing this. Next step is doing this, like approaching a close. Make sure you have follow-up built in. And that's the conversation that's going to be shared at the Events Learning Lab, which will be Lee Haddad and Beth Leopold and new NMD April Conklin, who's on fire too. So we're super excited. Make sure you get you and your teams to the learning labs. Again, you have to register. And as Maria said, it doesn't matter which one you pick. You can see Learning Lab 1, you get all 4. Learning Lab 2, you get all 4. And Learning Lab 3, you get all 4. You've just got to register. And they're mixed up a little bit based on if you may have team events around them. And you know, if you spread your team, like you're going to send this sales coordinator to the events one, and you're going to cover the digital transformation, because we know so many of you share notes afterwards. So it should be super simple. You get in your room and you get the 4 great trainings, and you don't have to leave your room.
Yep, that's perfect. Well, thank you very much, Jason. Don't mute yourself, because I need you again. We want to share the content of Saturday. We've told you that Saturday is going to be open to guests. So we're giving you a good preview here that my friend Jason is going to go through with you.
Sure. Thanks, Maria. So a lot of information on the slide, but the good thing is an actual flyer, a shareable flyer, also has been released on this slide. It was sent on Unboxer last week. We'll make sure it's on the hub. So anyone you have that's in Phoenix or in the surrounding area, or that you can recruit to Phoenix, Saturday morning is free to guest. They're going to come in, they're going to get a great product training by Lisa and Dr. Mitra Ray, who have been on the road all summer. They've got a great talk that is just crushing it wherever they go. So we're going to have that Saturday morning. And then a special opportunity with one of our keynote speakers that, yes, is open to the public, and his content is totally appropriate for our business, but also it's great education and information for someone who may not be in the business. So feel confident inviting anybody to this particular event. Phil M. Jones, I've watched several of his talks. If you get a chance, Google him, get on YouTube, watch some of his talks. He's really entertaining and really educational. It's going to be great just sitting here, listen to him share. He's got a couple books on sales and relationships. They're all built around words to use and how to communicate. Exactly what to say is one of his books, right? Exactly how to sell for non-professional salespeople. What a good fit with our community. So Phil's going to be great on Saturday morning. And then there's quite a bit of other content. Stephen is hosting Saturday morning. We'll have Camelia Parker and Dwana Scantleberry on stage talking about our St. Jude relationship. Of course, Travis is going to be on stage Saturday. He's going to bring it all home at the end. And then this conference, more than anyone else, we're going to bring a theme of youth. You know, the conference motto is time for growth. And as we put the conference content together, we've come across so many young people that are coming into the business and having success. So we want to put that in front so you all see it together as well when we're there in Phoenix. So there's going to be a great next generation time for growth youth panel on stage on Saturday too. So we are super excited for that. I'm going to turn it over now to Laura Morelos to talk about another high point of conference. Laura.
Yes, thank you, Jason. Wow, well, definitely, these are exciting times. There's so much going on and so many new things. I'm really excited and I'm really honored, honestly, just to be part of this amazing team and being part of those changes and innovations that you've heard already. I'm just really, really honored, I have to say. I have worked with many of you and not only the Hispanic market, but also in the English-speaking market, and I have the chance to meet many of you. So I'm very honored to be part of the West region and Western region. I help many of you. So, but I also excited because every year we have our Hispanic worship, and I will continue to support this market. And we have our Hispanic worship at conference, and it's going to be an amazing opportunity to put everyone together and really celebrate, you know, our partners from Puerto Rico, from Mexico, and of course from the US Hispanic community. And we're gonna just have a time to enjoy each other. You know, we see each other every time on Zooms and on phone calls, but this is always a time of joy and celebration. So this is gonna be on Thursday, right after the Learning Labs, and it's gonna be at 4:30. And we have a very special guest because we always want to have an opportunity to provide an opportunity to learn, you know. But before I get there, I just want to make sure that you reserve your seat because, you know, there's no extra cost, but space is limited. So just send me a message in my WhatsApp, which is right there, or my Voxer account, and I'll be glad to reserve a seat for you. Put your name and your ID number, please. But I mean, I want to say that really the highlight of all this event is this incredible leader that many of you know, Leanne Gordon Isolda. She is a PMD Plus and a 100 Club. She's been around with Juice Plus over 20 years. And I have to say, it is one of the most influential leaders in Juice Plus. So she's going to be sharing with us a little bit of what is going to happen in this incredible workshop that is for all of you. So please register. And Leanne, we want to hear from you.
Awesome. Oh, thank you so much. And I want to encourage all of you to do two things today. So first, if you or anybody you care about is still on the fence about Phoenix, like get your tickets right now. The first JP Live I ever went to 20 years ago was in Phoenix. It literally changed my life. I left there thinking, what if? What if I could do one thing for my family? I wanted to pay for music lessons for my kids, $500 a month. Turns out that was easy to do. So that's first. Second, who do you know that would benefit from the Hispanic workshop? Right after the Learning Labs, perfect timing, we'll be ready for music and dancing and all that. But here's the point. I'm not Hispanic. I don't speak Spanish. Most of my leaders don't either. But I can tell you on our team, we've done a lot of amazing in-home events with you, Laura Morales. She's amazing. And I just, you know, bringing cultures together isn't just fun, it's meaningful. And of course, it's helped us grow our businesses because we're going, okay, who do I know who is Hispanic? So I'm looking forward to sharing my story and how I built my business, which is the same thing we're doing today. The principles don't change, and I'm always the girl that needs simple. So we're hoping that you will be there. Look up Laura, tell her you're coming, tell her who's coming with you, and we'll see you there.
Thank you, Leanne. We can't wait. And I have to say, it's not going to be just me. Also, we have our director of Mexico operations. So Gustavo Beltran is going to be joining us, and you know him. He's amazing. So you can't miss this one. It's going to be fabulous. Thank you, Jason. Back to you. Thank you, Leanne.
Thanks, Laura. Maria, a couple more fun
Yep.
things about the conference. Back to you.
I have a couple more things to share with you. So you can see that QR code there. We have prepared two workbooks, one for Learning Labs and one for general sessions. So if you scan that QR code, that will take you to the Juice Plus Live app, and then you can click and see the workbook with all the speakers, their bios, and their topic for both Learning Labs. And in the next slide, you will see it's the same QR code, but you will see that we have prepared as well a workbook for general sessions. So all speakers of Thursday, Friday, and Saturday are there. You can print it, you can download it, print it, or you can, if you have like a pro PDF, you can even do your edits or take your notes digitally. But if not, you can print it or print the pages that you want, so you can have more meaningful sessions there. And now a couple of reminders only. You know, we have the party on Thursday evening, 1970s disco. I hope you have your outfit. I'm not saying anything else. We will put the music, we will put the atmosphere. You have to bring the outfit, okay? That's gonna be fun. And next one, if you don't have your hotel booked yet, you have until the 20th of August, so 5 days, to book it with our current rates that we negotiated for you. So still 5 more days, so you can book your hotel in the Justus corporate hotels. And that's it. You can still get your tickets. I hope no one in this room doesn't have the tickets. So if anyone doesn't have it, please get your tickets now. It's $150. Yeah, it's 1 month to go. So we're getting ready for you. We're working on a lot of stuff, a lot of activations, a lot of fun things, surprises. You will have a little bit of everything and a lot of content that we're preparing for you. A lot of volunteers from the Justus company to be with you and give you the best event. So nothing else. See you all in Phoenix.
Awesome. Thanks, Maria. I'm ready. I want to start tomorrow.
Thank you.
Send
Yeah.
copies tomorrow. Are you ready? Can we start it tomorrow? Not yet?
Not yet. Not yet. Give me 4 more weeks, please. We need that.
Oh, we're so looking forward to it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next, we get to hear from our new, just announced today, VP of Integration, Jason Reneker. Jason, again, has, moved from our sales and revenue team where I got to work side by side with him and the rest of our team. We love him so much. He's so smart, so talented, super hard worker. And when he was asked to go in and help with the digital transformation, it was like, absolutely, he's the right guy. He's going to make a big impact there too. So Jason, are you there to share with us a little bit?
Yes, thank you. Checks in the mail for those compliments. Thank you. There's only one Jason now on the sales team, so we wanted to make it, simplicity is key. So that's what we were after. But no, I just want everybody to know I'll always be rooting on all of you. It's been great getting to know many of you much more over the last couple of years and build some great relationships. So I won't be far. I'll still be here and excited to see what all of you will do next. So I have some good updates today. It was just a week ago where we had the NMD demo, global demo we did on the new juiceplus.com. And you can go to the next slide on your new back office. And we got some amazing questions, amazing feedback from that. So I'm really glad we did it. And we've already taken all that feedback, answered most of it. There's still a couple questions to be answered, but we put most of that into a part 2 of the FAQ, which I'll show here just in a minute. So really excited for that. You can go to the next slide, Jason. So I just want to give you some, my goal today is to give you some timelines, some things to really kind of ground you on what's happening next, what's left. So around training, we did the demo. We shared the link, which I'll have a QR code here in a minute if you didn't get to see the demo. It's a great place to start, a great overview presented by our digital team, Ashley Hunt, Rachel Surratt. So you want to check that out. And then there's an FAQ part 1, which we did, which is really kind of high level. What are some of those basic questions people might be asking? That's on the hub now. And you can keep going, Jason. We've now got part 2 of the FAQ, which is about a little more than double in size. So it goes a level deeper, some more questions. I think people started to see the new website and the new back office. And so that sparked some more curiosity. So we've answered that. We've got a set of digital guides, more than 10, I believe, that we're going to put on the hub by the end of this week. Okay, so tomorrow. And then we'll have lunch and learn trainings in September, once or twice a week. And we'll share a Zoom link to that soon. And that'll be a great place. Once things are live, people can show up. We'll do some walkthroughs of basic features, and then we'll use the chat to kind of gather any questions people might still have. And then, of course, in Phoenix Learning Labs, as you heard about. Next slide, Jason. So I'll sit here for a minute. So here's 3 QR codes that go to the NMD demo, the part 1 FAQ, which we did have to change the link. So we shared that initially. If you've got a link to that first FAQ, please grab this QR code and get the new link. And then the last one is the brand new part 2 FAQ, which has a lot more questions and answers. You want to check all of these out. I think this is really your baseline for getting ready for September. If you watch the demo, read both FAQs, you're going to be in a pretty good spot. Okay, so we'll go ahead. Okay, so some timeline on data migration things, and some of these get really detailed. I don't want people to worry. All orders are getting migrated. I know there's been a lot of discussion around some of these scenarios we've had to change in order to migrate in the new platforms, but please rest assured all orders will be migrated. There's a few scenarios though that were kind of specific that required us to make changes, which we've shared a number of times, but I just want to talk about these because emails are going out and updates are going to be made. So targeted emails are going to people on subscriptions that are not on a 4-month frequency. So over our history, we've allowed different ways, 2-month and 1 month and 3-month. And so those are all going to get converted to 4-month frequencies, and we'll be emailing those customers, copying partner. Mixed orders just means I have a subscription product like capsules along with a one-time ship product on the order in the new website and store. Those will always be split as 2 different orders. It doesn't mean you can't order them together. Just behind the scenes, they'll get into 2 separate orders. So we're having to take those orders now and split them ahead of time. And then the BDS team has been reaching out to NMDs around the scenario where customers defined by email have multiple partners that they've ordered from. So they've been working with NMDs to try and determine, who does this customer belong to? Because in the new platforms, we have to have 1-to-1. So those calls are pretty much done, and we're going to make those updates in the system probably next week. And that way you can see it, for those that might be impacted, see where the volumes end up being. Okay. And then the last bullet point on the screen is key. So some of the migration efforts, right? You think about taking our huge history of all these loyal customers we have, and we've got to put them in the new site. It's a massive amount of data. And so some of that will happen early in August, as soon as we can. But there are some things like changes, right? If you enter a new order starting on the 20th through the end of August, or you update the payment info, that migration might roll over a little past the start of September, okay? Less risky, it's new orders, they just ordered, right? Shipment's gone out the door. So those may not show in Shopify until around the 10th. So just something for you to have a heads up about. They'll get there, don't worry. So that's it on the data migration stuff. It's not the most fun topic. This one's a little better. So go live. So Chance, you can go ahead and click on through these. So just a reminder, August month end, plan ahead now. There's no qualifiers day, right? Friday is the 30th. So you may want to try and get your month and your team's month done by the 30th this month. Go live is September 1st. So starting a minute after midnight, the sites will go down. We expect them to be down for several hours. Exactly when, we don't know yet. We are doing several test runs, or I should say IT is doing several test runs to kind of estimate how long it's going to take. But I would expect early afternoon. And we will send doors are open, ready to come on in communication once it's ready. And that's when you'll get emails to set up your accounts, your new back office, etc. The service center will have some coverage on the 1st and 2nd, Sunday and a holiday, but they are working hard to have some coverage there. On the 3rd, we'll be back to full service center as well. What you'll want to do on the weekends, including the 1st and the Labor Day holiday, as well as following weekends of the 7th, 8th, and 14th, 15th, is that support will be email only, okay? So if you've got something, an issue to report, or something you need to contact the service center about on the weekends, just remember to use email for that, okay? The last bullet point is just for you to feel good about what IT and digital and others are planning that's called hypercare, which just means all of the technical people, all of the digital team that design the features, et cetera, are all going to be at the ready for a number of weeks, probably the first 4 to 6 weeks. to address any issues, okay? So it's hypercare, they're ready to jump on anything. What we need to do though is make sure you report all issues to the service center, okay? If you want to ask a basic question, right, of course, reach out to your connections and others. But if you've got an issue to report, right, with as much details as you can give, email or call the service center, okay? Email on the weekends. So you may be thinking, oh my gosh, it's a lot. How to prepare? I've got 50 FAQ questions. You're going to have more than 10 guides. There's demos to watch. I think these are maybe some of the few things that you could just think about for the rest of the month. So download and save any reports or lists you want from MyJuice Plus or the Classic VO. They will be going bye-bye after August 31st, okay? One note on that, the 12-month analysis, right, which usually finishes after month in our current systems, we'll have a copy of that. We won't be emailing it out, but you'll be able to request your business support, you know, or your BDS a copy of the August 12-month analysis, okay? And the new systems, if you read the guides or watch the demo, you'll know that a lot of that data is going to be updated throughout each day in the month. So you can run your 12-month whenever you want. So just something to note on that, review the demo, FAQ and guides. I would start there. One thing you need to know about links and URLs. So your homepage is going to be the same, you know, jasonlachance@juiceplus.com is the same. All the other pages and links are going to be different. So if you've got links shared on your socials, on a board page, etc., you'll want to review that, okay? And you can keep your homepage, but any other links you've got to other pages are going to be different. And then the last one is just take a deep breath. You know, we've got your back. We're going to get through this, and we're all super excited to get to September 1st. And next slide, that might be it, Jason.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna hand it off to our amazing head of global marketing and product, Gina Gura.
Thank you so much, Jason. Amazing the work you and the team have done to get us to this place. I would love to ask whoever's moving the slides to move on to the next slide so I don't have to see myself. Hello, partners. It's so good to see you all on this call. And I'm really excited to meet a lot of you in person at Phoenix. So I really hope that you've got your tickets and we're going to get to hang out there, because the marketing team have been very busy this summer and they have been cooking up some stuff, and I'm really excited to share it with you. But until we get to then, like I think Stephen and Jason have said, we've still got 28 days. So what can we be focusing on? And I want to say congratulations to all of you who have been working on Healthy Starts and giving it the focus that it needs in this back to school time. I know a lot of you, like me, are getting ready for back to school. In fact, my kids left this week. And it's partly happy, partly sad as they start a new grade. But, you know, all of our customers and all of our partners are thinking about the same thing. So what better time to talk about Healthy Starts? And you guys have done a great job, because we have exceeded our target this month, which is incredible. We have such an amazing offer of buying one and giving one, and really investing in our future generations of children and making sure that they get the best possible Healthy Start. So congratulations to all of you. And we know that back to school is at a different time for different states. So this is a campaign that we're going to continue to build on. So you are going to see that there are new emails that are going to be coming out. We're going to be creating fresh and new content to really start to engage people and make this something that they really consider as part of being the Juice Plus family. So if you move to the next slide. You know, we believe really strongly in the power of social and driving engagement. And Anissa, who does an amazing job on our social, we've been really looking to amp up our content, because we know that this is what drives awareness, this is what drives engagement with our brand, and this is what will ultimately drive conversion for us. So thank you to all of you who have given us UGC. This is so incredibly important for our brand, because when you create content for us, it's incredibly authentic. And actually our best performing post that we had in recent times was the one that we had of cute little Tyson and his little reel that he did for our gummies. It performed so incredibly well. So please keep them coming. We also have new content, because, you know, we understand that there's different types of content, right? You have to have sometimes things that drive credentialing. So we have Dr. Valerie Miles, who has done a great video that is already on Instagram. Check it out. This is a great tool for you to share with your prospective partners and customers, where they are able to see from our very own doctor why this is so incredibly important. And then further content that we are developing, which we're about to play now, we've been working on the technology behind the scenes, is continuing to give you great and cute content with kids, the ultimate consumer of our Healthy Starts program.
See what I taste when I try one of these vegetable blend juice plus chewables. Wow, that's a lot of flavor packets in one healthy chewable. It's a yes for me.
And we have another one. You did so well, Jason. I appreciate you. There's great music that goes with this reel, so definitely check it out. It's the oldest marketing trick in the book, right? Pets and kids. But you know what? It works. And this is what our program is about. So it will keep coming, and you are going to have fresh content to continually engage so we can really grow our followers on our social platforms. And with that, I think we can go to the next slide, please. I think that was the slide. And
That was it.
again, just I'll leave you with this final thought for all of you going back to school. You're gonna need this. This is what has gotten me through the week, right? Luminate. It will get you through those new early morning starts, homework, all these new things that we have to incorporate into our life. So it's a new messaging around Luminate. It continues to be relevant for us that suffer with the ability of having to do all these things and the brain fog that goes with it. So hope to see you guys in Phoenix.
Awesome. Thank you, Gina. It's been awesome seeing you come in and in less than a year and embrace the leadership role within the company and you know, build your team and begin to produce things that are in the market having an effect. And you know, social media is one place that we really needed to be better. User-generated content, real people using our products, and it's been awesome to see. So thank you. Excited to see more to come. Okay, guys, coming towards the end of our call here, and you see, you know, there's quite a bit that we've all been working on, huge investments going into the company to make us better at what we do, which, you know, let's think back to the word Travis used at the beginning, the partnership. We couldn't do what we do without you being effective and capable and successful in what you do. So we have to do better to empower you to do better. And OPC on this call is a good example of that. And Phoenix, if you're not there, you're going to miss a lot. Tell your teams, if you're not there, you're going to miss a lot, because there's some major things that are getting the light turned on in Phoenix, from digital to marketing to product development. So it's going to be a huge party and a huge celebration. I'm excited about it. And let's remember, you know, there's a lot going on right now with the company to make us achieve the Phoenix motto, time for growth. And you're in the middle of it. So I would recommend go fast now, build now, because as these things come in the market, if you're already rolling and you've got your team working hard and rolling, it's just going to amplify your effect. You know, and one thing we've been talking about for a while is the full year 2024 incentive. Again, that's called Build to Last. It culminates next spring. We have our regular conference in San Diego. And then on the back end of that conference, March 15th through 18th, we'll be hosting 200 winners and your plus ones at the beautiful 5-star resort, the Aviara Resort, luxury resort, golf, all the bells and whistles there in San Diego. So if you're building now, keep building for this, because at the end of this year, we'll be able to recognize the 200 people and their plus ones who are going to go to San Diego and have conference, but then right on the back end of it, get shuttled over to this gorgeous resort, be able to celebrate with this. We'll have receptions and dinners and recognition. It includes a shuttle trip over to the NAI production facilities where Juice Plus is manufactured into the capsules. It's going to be an amazing experience with Maria and her team putting together. There's no doubt it's going to be incredible. So we really want to, as a revenue team, Stephen and myself and the regional directors and Lee Haddad, we really want to amplify this incentive because it's been out there all year. And when we're in Phoenix, there'll be 4 months left, September, October, November, December, to qualify for this. So we've been throughout the summer, letting people know kind of where you stand we've begun to use text messaging this summer to communicate better with partners, to really get right to your hand and say, hey, here's what we want to tell you. So many of you who are leading in the competition for 200 seats have been getting these text messages. And we're going to bring even more clarity to it when we get to September in Phoenix. We're going to show the leaderboards because we want that end of year, that 4-month push to be a whole bunch of fun. And we want to get people qualified because we want to have a great time at this incentive when we get to San Diego. So more clarity and more promotion and more excitement to come around this as well in Phoenix. I'll just remind you, all the information is on the hub, and this contest is built around the basic building blocks of the business. So again, we designed it not to ask you to do anything other than what you do already to grow your business. Sponsor new team members, help them advance to Partner Plus, QSC, and SC, and be PB and POB qualified. By doing those things, which are already your daily, weekly, and monthly goals, you acquire points to get to this great celebration. So I'd actually recommend going and refamiliarizing yourself with the rules here if you're not really plugged in on it before we get to Phoenix, because we're going to put a lot more visibility on it in Phoenix because we really want to celebrate those people who are going to make the retreat. And with that, I get turned over to Lee Haddad to talk about celebrations and recognitions. So Lee, it's all yours.
Hello, everyone, and thank you so much, Jason. Wow, a lot of exciting things today on the call. And before we go into recognition, I want to remind everyone about a couple of things that's going on right now. And we have 2 more weeks for the 120 days, 120 events. And you don't want to miss the opportunity to be part of the recognition in Phoenix. For example, if you have 4 or more, if you've done 4 or more events, you're getting a bracelet. If you've done 10 or more, bracelet plus recognition on the stage. And not only that, if you do 20 plus events, that's between, which is we started that on April 18th. Although we said, hey, the incentive starts May 1st to August 29th. Remember, August 29th, that's the date, 2 more weeks. You get 20 plus events. In-person event, you will be getting the bracelet, recognition on the stage, plus a VIP launch with our global CEO. You do not want to miss that. Make sure, please, to submit all your events by no later than Thursday, August 29th, because that is the deadline to submit all the events. And hey, remember, with events, success comes, right? All it takes is one person that can help you grow the business. And that one person get into a CPB POB gets you over 10,000 points for Built to Last. So think about that. UN2 builds a crew. We started that in beginning as well. That's May, June, July, and August. And August 31st is the deadline for that. And that is you helping 2 Partner Plus every single month. And that gives you extra bonuses. Some have done it 1 month and earned that extra $100. Some have done it for 2 months and got extra, 100 plus 200. And now already in August, we have a couple people that have done it 4 months in a row and then actually received $1,000 bonus. So congratulations to Roland Hubbard and Rhonda Hubbard's team, and Heather Koenig and Debbie Lynam's team, which is congratulations. So that team not only earned extra $1,000 bonus, they've added 8 frontline partner. That's operative partner. They got them to Partner Plus. So congratulations. And if you haven't done it, you still have a couple more weeks, because even if that's your first month, helping 2 frontline partner getting to Partner Plus, that gets you that extra bonus. So congratulations, and make sure, please, to complete all the requirements by month end. As you've heard from Jason Renifer, no qualifies day this month. So end of August business, you want to make sure all the requirements are completed. Okay, moving into, which is we have the training and recognition, that's Leadership University. Don't forget, those calls continue to be happening, and the next one is happening next Tuesday, and that is August the 20th. Laura Morelos is doing that with hosting with different leaders every month, and they're actually recorded and available on the hub. So continue inviting your QSSCs and hire to these calls. really exciting calls. You could continue to learn to build your business. Now, recognition, customer rewards. We wanted to congratulate the following group that have completed month one, that's level one. Congratulations, that means these partners have a personal 40 customer orders. That's along with building their business to higher positions. So congratulations. And to the customer rewards level two, that's 55 customer orders that they have completed. So congratulations with their volume required. All the details are in the phase 2 document. So make sure to refer to that. And congratulations to the partner that done level 3. That's customer with level 3. That's 70 personal customers that they have. So congratulations to Keith and Cheryl. Great job. Now, club recognition for this month of July, we had someone who completed 3 clubs. So that means helping 3 team members on their team becoming qualified businesses. So 3 different partners. Congratulations, Anne. And Carolyn, who's done 6 clubs, have helped 6 partners on her team in getting qualified business. So congratulations. And part of the Build to Last, you need to be 6 club with a minimum some volume. So here you go, Carolyn, continue working. You never know, you could be one of those 200s. July Business Leadership Promotion. I want to congratulate all the new qualifying senior sales plan. Well, these calls, today leadership call is for QSSCs and higher. So congratulations for the ones that is their first QSS leadership call. So congratulations. All these QSSC have been recognized on the Facebook Insights, and you will always getting recognized on the leadership calls on the second Thursday of every month, unless there is a conference. New QNMDs, congratulations to Carolyn and Cindy. That is amazing. I hope to see you all walking the stage in Phoenix. That's in a month from now. So congratulations. And then for August business, we want to share with you that month end is happening. It is August 31st, that's month end. No qualifiers day. The 31st is a Saturday. However, keep in mind the 30th, which is a Friday, in the morning when we send those PVC reports, it has the whole volume. So in the morning of Friday, you look at your report. If there is still anything missing, I encourage you all to kind of complete it on the 30th. But if you didn't, you have the 31st to continue placing orders online. As long as everything goes through, they will go for August business. Same for Canada. No qualifiers day. And month end is August 31st. Again, I encourage you all to complete all the requirements for the business and submitting all the promotion by the end of this August business. PVC reports will go out on the 29th, 30th, and the 31st of August. Again, the 30th in the morning has everything you need in terms of volume. And the next leadership call, since we have conference next month, will be on Thursday, October the 10th. So we hope to see you all, and we hope to see you all in person in Phoenix. I want to thank everyone for being on this call today, and I'm looking forward to connecting with all of you in Phoenix in person. Thank you.
Wow, thank you, Lee. Thanks everybody for sharing your content today. And yeah, big important close of August here, big transition coming September 1st. So get in there and really spend a lot of time in your virtual office and in the hub and get prepared and get ready for a great September. Stephen, back over to you.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you, Lee. Thanks, everybody who contributed on the call. As has been said, we're 2 weeks out to the end of the month. Lots of incentives, lots of activities still happening. Take advantage of what's in play right now so that you come into Phoenix strong with momentum. And of course, make sure you've got your team lined up to come to Phoenix. Still time to buy those tickets. It's going to be something you don't want to miss, and I can't wait to see you all there. And for the NMDs and higher, watch out for that call as we introduce our regional directors next week. Thanks, everybody. All the best. See you in Phoenix.
Oh my goodness. That was a lot. It wasn't quite as friendly and fun for people who are not usually on those calls. Sorry about that. How's it going, Denzel?
Good. Good.
I'm
That was
glad-
a lot.
I know. I'm glad your new friend got off. It's like that was a lot. But he's gonna come back on, right, with Doug. So that's good. But let's hear from Karen, Nicole, Stacy. Are you
He
guys-
is?
Well, no, I'm just saying, I think if you want Doug to help you, I wrote to you
Oh, yeah.
that you could have him come back on here in a few minutes, but let's hear
I'm here.
Stacy, Karen, or Nicole. Any comments or questions about all that?
No, I'm sure, like, as he was saying it all, I just kept thinking, oh, that's a lot. But I'm sure Sharon's got this because you're gonna get it and they're gonna be dropping it into Voxer and Facebook. So, you know.
Yeah, if anybody wants to go back and listen to that, I have the recording. I'm recording right now. I'll turn it off in a second. Stacy, any comments? I mean, if you're not going to conference, I don't know how you feel about that. But it's like you definitely should be there. If there's some way we can help, let us know.
Yeah, I would say that too, Sharon. I don't know, to just kind of expect, the leaders, they'll just bring everything back to us. It's different than when you experience yourself. Even Hannah, that's coming to conference this time, she went with us in Indianapolis. She was brand new, didn't really know much, but totally got excited, ended up making her next promotion, is bringing her husband, her mom became a partner and got to Partner Plus. Like, that wouldn't have happened if she hadn't come to conference, because there's no way that I can bring it back. It's just different. You hear it from my perspective of what I got out of it, but to hear it and it clicks in your head and it makes sense. Like, you just got to be there. So I'm still inviting. I just invited 3 more of my new team that I've gotten this month. Like, hey, can I help you get there? We'll find a space, we'll find room. Like, it's worth investing as leaders in your team to get them there too. Like, what's the obstacle? Help them get there. If it's, financial, find a way, ask us to help us, get them there. We want to invest in them too, but conference is an incredible investment in your business. And like they say, not everybody that's at conference is an NMD, but every NMD is at conference. Like, every time. So why? It's so important. So let's just keep inviting. People can find plane tickets. We can find $75 tickets. We see in different chats people giving those up. Hotel rooms that need transferred. Like, that can't be the reason why not. Just help people overcome their objections and let's get them there.
People can always find money for the things they value.
Yeah.
People spend money on nonsense in this life, and you all know people that do that. And this is a historic time of transition in our company, as big as when we went from water filters to Juice Plus. It's that
Historic.
big. It's historic. And it's very important that we have the energy and we understand the momentum and the shift that's happening. And the bottom line is that nobody does anything in life unless they have vision for it and why it's of value to them. And the best way to get vision and understand the value is to go to conference. So it's very important that we encourage our team to do that. And as they were saying, do anything, including helping out financially if necessary, if you're in a position to do that.
And sell
So
stuff
Denzel, I will help you get there if you want to go.
Yeah. Come on,
Yeah.
Denzel.
Go dig through your closets, dig through your cabinets, find stuff you're not using, put it on Facebook Marketplace. You'll find the money. Like, where
And
there's
then,
a will, there's a way.
Denzel, there's a 70s disco party Thursday night. Are you really going to make me go to that party wearing like a leisure suit or a 70s glitter top? I mean, you gotta bust out the platform shoes with me,
Oh, y'all are forcing my hand. Y'all are forcing my hand.
No, the John, right, the
In a good
John
way.
Travolta white suit, Doug.
Yeah.
Listen, I was already on eBay looking just now during that call.
Oh no.
It's cheaper than a tuxedo
He
for
went
the
to the
Eltons, I'll
Bay.
tell you that.
All right, I'm turning off the recording.
Oh.
That should have